And now, to the millions and millions of listeners and viewers all across the world, it's the That's Not Christian podcast.
Let's go.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Switch. I'm here with your man Jimmy. I'm here with your man Jay. And I'm here with your man Ant. And what's going on, fellas?
Wait. We got a very, very special. No, we don't. Not today.
Not today. Yo, but your man just touched down, bro. Your man is Mr. International, Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide.
Who's your man?
Get it straight, nationwide, all right?
Mr. Worldwide.
You're talking about Jay.
Talking about Jay.
The Mile High. He's part of the Mile High.
Jay, my people, Acosta.
Yeah.
Jay is everywhere.
Part of the Mile High Club, huh?
Oh, what's the Maha Club?
Whoa. That's not Chris.
That's not Christian.
That's not Chris.
Oh, okay.
It's not?
I generally don't know.
Wait, what does that mean? Is that?
I mean, only in the context of marriage.
Oh, okay. I thought it was about flying. That's why I always thought Mile High.
Yeah, it's about flying.
Yeah, it's about flying. It's what you do when you're flying.
Oh,
Right.
okay. My bad. I take that back then. I thought Mile High was just like, yo, somebody that flies a lot.
Okay.
This guy.
I gotta
Googling.
I gotta read.
Right.
I gotta read my my slang.
You just messed up a whole bunch of people's Google right now. Man.
My bad, yo. I gotta research my
I'm sorry for anybody that may have stumbled due to your Google search.
Right.
Blame Switch.
I sincerely apologize. So,
all right, I forgive you.
So, Jay probably had the most eventful weekend since he was globetrotting over here, right? So you went from New York, you went to Atlanta, right? So you met up with Ant. Of course, I mean, I follow TNC on Instagram, you know what I mean, and I caught the stories and everything. So you guys linked up, right?
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right. I'm the only member officially to meet everybody.
Everybody,
yeah,
including Chris.
Including
Chris. True.
Chris,
Chris was the first one in reality.
Right. That's
you guys haven't really met. You guys never met Chris, right?
I've never met Chris.
Yeah. I met Chris.
Oh, okay.
So when he was out in New York, we used to do shows and everything together. So
okay.
Oh, look at this dude popping his collar. You know what I mean? I used to rock shows.
Jay is
back in the days, you know what I mean?
Jay's the one dude that met everybody.
That's wild.
It started, it started home team first, like.
Okay.
This guy,
he took the trip.
This dude, he did the live first comment.
Right. That's exactly right.
But everybody listening out there, Jay went to ATL
this weekend.
He's a big supporter of LOSO. That's what we realized.
Christian battle rap for sure.
Yeah.
Well, it's battle rap. He's a Christian in the battle rap.
True.
Correct.
Because it was different.
So sorry to anybody who gets offended. That's just That's because Jay is the one traveling.
He's a heathen, right? He's going. Yeah,
Kyle. So direct all your comments to Jay.
Yeah, keep your energy towards Jay, because to you too, because you went too.
Yo, if you saw Jay and Loso, they needed backup, yo.
Gotcha.
So how was that battle?
Yeah, it was it was insane.
Well, hold on, wait. Before we get into that, Jay, when Jay touched, Jay, you got here Friday morning, right?
Yeah, Friday
morning, but we didn't get to link up till like Friday evening.
Yeah.
Because work was crazy for me. So I told Jay to come through. Wifey had made dinner.
Nice.
So instead of going out, I invited him over, so we got some dinner, and Jay came through.
What'd you make?
Brought some dessert. So yeah, we was chilling here when we had dinner.
What'd you make for dinner?
Wifey made like some gumbo type. She made something New Orleans style. And your man came through with the dessert. So we had some peach coffee.
Oh, okay.
We had some peach coffee with some cake. Yeah. And we chilled, man. And we just chopped it up for a bit. Yeah, we was chilling.
You wash it down with some peach coffee roasters?
Yeah, exactly.
Promo code TNC10.
That's right. Tell them.
No IPAs then, right?
Nah, no IPAs. We was just chilling.
Yeah,
got to meet the family.
Yeah. Got to see, where Aunt live. You know, he lives.
Oh, you went to the castle.
Yeah, very far from the peasants.
Which wing did you guys hang out in? The right wing or the left wing?
Yo, son living different, right?
We was chilling.
Yeah, you know what's funny? My wife goes, "Yo, he got a nice house," because she saw the stories,
right?
And she saw the kitchen when y'all was talking, and she's like, "Yeah, his kitchen is nice." I was like, "Yeah, we was in GA, we'd be living like that too." But you want to stay?
Yo, that's why Aunt is just like so laid back and calm, right? Like no cares in the world. Like your man just, he in his castle. You know what I mean?
I was tripping though when Jay came in through the front. He was like,
he's like, "This look like my projects."
It was wild.
But nah, man, it was dope though. It was cool. We come through.
Yo, you saw how the trees up?
No,
I walk in when we step into his living room and he starts, telling me about everything. And he's like, "Oh, that's where one of the trees was." I started cracking up.
I asked because most people like throw them away like on the 7th or something like that. So that's something we should ask.
Nah, we got everything. Yeah, we took everything down.
Dang, yeah, quick.
Right.
Yeah. Everybody was
next day.
All right, so my bad. Go ahead, continue. So he walked in.
No. I'm saying, we just chilled. We had dinner. We hung out for a bit, and then he head back. The next day is the battle day, and
this was Saturday.
Yeah, okay. And that was it, man. I think he went to go look at some cribs.
Yeah, so I spent a day.
Yo, these dudes living a different life, man.
Yo, that podcast money living different, yo.
Your man's living in the castle. Your other man is shopping for a castle. Yo.
So I saw a few different things. A little further away from where Aunt lives, but nonetheless, it's still Georgia.
You live closer to the peasants. The houses that you were looking at, you would be living closer.
No, it's still a little further out. Yeah. Okay. So
that's what Jay said.
So check it. The main reason I really went was because there was a crib in peasant land that was selling real cheap, right? Okay, and I was like, dang, I could buy this and I could rent it out, right? But what happened? I got an email, I don't know, a couple of days before saying there was an offer on it. So I was like, all right, that's not too bad. So I called the dude on Friday and I tell him, and I leave a message, hey, I'm interested. Give me a call back. I never got a call back. So I don't know what happened there.
You. Being a trained capitalist.
Well, yeah. So yeah, I went to a few houses, saw a few houses. It's pretty crazy, this housing market, because it was the first house I think I saw. Yeah, it was the first house. There was a line of people waiting to see it. There was somebody that offered cash money for the house, and they said that they could close in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yo, did you find out if that person was from California?
No, I don't know where they were from.
Because I heard a lot of people. My wife told me that some dude at her job was like that he was leaving Cali because he was like, I can't find a house because every time I put in a bid for a house, someone
outbids him.
Bids higher, yeah. Someone bids higher. Someone outbids me. He's like, I'm moving to Georgia. He's like, I know I could buy a house over there.
That's
so I was just curious.
That's everywhere. There's a bidding war, and they're going, 5%, sometimes whatever.
Now,
percent over.
Is it because the government's money printer is like, keeps on printing? Is that why people are buying so much?
I don't know.
Or the rates are low, no?
The loans are low.
Yeah. But dude, I was shocked. Like, I'm literally talking to the realtor and like asking him questions or whatever, like the whole process. And then the lady's like, hey, thank you for the open house, blah, blah, blah. We want to make an offer cash. We could close in 2 weeks. And I was just like, I was like shocked to hear that,
No, you know what? My mom told me the same thing. She went out in Jersey, been looking for apartments. She says, she'll call the realtor and the people be like, oh, hey, just to give you a heads up, there's already bids on it and it's over this price. You know what I mean? More than what the asking price is. I'm like, wow.
That's crazy.
It's a seller's market right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And but the thing is like, if now you could work remote, like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you work in Manhattan for, say, like New York, which is, the city, and you can go to Connecticut or Jersey and work from home, then and
go buy over there,
cut your expenses, then why not?
Yeah.
Word. you guys hear how I don't know if it's every state or just New York. Typically, they want to get taxes for people who work who their companies in New York, but they live in another state or they move to another state.
Oh, Cali wants to do that. They want to do something where like,
see,
you have to pay taxes 10 years after you leave. Like you still have to pay Cali.
Okay. I know about that. I mean, that's been going on for a while.
They bug
Yeah.
Wow, son. Yo, did you have any was there any extra precautions when you were traveling because of everything that happened with the MAGAs?
No, nothing out of the ordinary. Just the normal. Keep your mask on at all times, unless you're drinking or eating. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. What was it?
Was it packed? Your airplane?
Yes, both ways. Both ways was packed. Wow. Yeah.
Crazy.
No, so they're not doing. Are they still doing like the seat in between people, or no? They're not doing that.
Yeah. So I normally fly Delta. Delta's still blocking out the middle seat.
Yeah.
But you got American is not doing it longer. I believe United. And I think Ant mentioned Spirit, but I don't fly those peasant airlines.
Nobody, yeah, you don't.
Peasant airlines. We had a whole conversation about that, yo.
Oh yeah, that's true. With a LOSO in the car.
Well, okay, so since you name dropping LOSO, let's talk about a little bit about the battle.
Wait, so they were chilling with LOSO too?
Yeah.
Apparently, they had a conversation about Spirit Airlines.
Yeah, no, we gave them we went out to eat with them, and then we gave them a ride to the hotel, and then we were just in the car just talking and stuff.
But going to the battle, I didn't think we was gonna get in because I suggested a barbershop to LOSO.
Oh, okay.
And I only suggested it because it was close to him, not because I actually was gonna check the barber, by me, but he needed a ride, so I said, "Don't worry about it," because Jay said he'll get him. Mm-hmm. So I said we could get you, or go to the there's the closest shop by you. So he didn't call for us to get him or whatever. So I guess he went to the shop. I didn't know if he went or not, so I missed the call.
Yo, Switch. So let's do the hater, right? He wanted to be the dude with the fly fade.
They gave him a 4.5.
Man, I don't know. I didn't even see it, but he told Jay what happened. Well, I mean, obviously he was calling me, and I didn't see the phone call. So it wasn't until after I spoke to Jay, and he was like, "Yo, LOSO said that shop was trash." I was like, "Oh, well, I won't be getting into the battle." and then on top of the fact, he calls me and I didn't pick up. Right?
Yo, can you imagine though? Yo, what's up? I'm at the barbershop.
Oh man.
Sorry I missed your call.
Right.
Yeah.
Yo, but I was trying to get him.
Maybe it was a dude that knew him and was like, "Oh, that's LOSO, okay."
Yeah,
right.
He battling my man.
Gave him the high ears in the back.
I was trying to get him get him at the right spot, but it didn't work out. But I mean, I don't know. He
that ain't really your fault,
huh? Nah,
that ain't really your fault because everybody knows you got to go to your barber before you go anywhere.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. But I tried to help him out.
The company that Ant suggested is kind of known,
it's real known in Atlanta though.
Yeah, like for being dope, but there were signs that it wasn't going to be good.
It was yeah. And then
all right, so you know what, man? What's the name of this barbershop? So when I'm in Atlanta,
it's Swag Shop. The Swag Shop, Killer Mike's Swag Shop.
Killer Mike.
It's Killer Mike's. Yeah,
I mean,
it's crazy because I knew a barber that used to cut in there, and he was all right, but LOSO said when he went in there, it was just one dude in there. So I don't
sign number one.
Sign up one dude, no customers on a Saturday.
Oh, sign number two. Nah, if it ain't packed,
no customers,
you can't go in there.
Yeah,
no.
Nobody's waiting for you. Like it's my lucky day. Nah, you know what I'm saying.
And you part of a name brand.
Yeah,
And he was like, I should have known though. So he still was like, yo, I was so desperate for a cut, but I should have known that.
Yeah, because you're
when I
thinking
looked
like,
around,
oh man, it's my lucky day. You know, I don't gotta wait.
But did he wear a hat at least?
No, he kept that hat never came off.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So the hat never came off. I mean, if he would have had, it looked like he had a fresh cut under it. But I was like,
as long as the sideburns and the beard is good, you good, right?
And he spoke about it on his live today too. I was like, oh man.
He was like, shouts out to my man Ant from That's Not Christian.
I wish he did. I wish he did.
He ain't do me dirty like that. I just did myself dirty, right?
That's he didn't. That's clout though.
He ain't do that though. He ain't do it.
But that's cool, y'all. So y'all got to fellowship a little bit with LOSO out of the space of being in the rap battle kind of area. Presence.
Well, we got there early, and they was late for one because it was supposed to start at 5, and then it didn't start till 6. So we, you know what I'm saying, we got to chill and talk to him beforehand, and even in between, you know what I'm saying, and then it started, and from that point, I mean, it was long, man. We was there till, I mean, it wasn't as long as the LA joint, but it was over at 9:30, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it wasn't too late, but that's long. We did from 5 to 9:30 just standing up, and it wasn't no seats or nothing. You just walking around doing whatever. But it was straight though to see you know how they do it. And well, y'all seen how he work, how he just walk around mumbling, trying to get his line, you know, make sure he getting ready.
Right.
And then and like I guess like you guys know, right before his battle, he want to pray. And you know what's funny was before it started, the dudes was like, "Yo, we're gonna get LOSO to pray for everybody."
Oh wow!
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if they was joking because I think LOSO felt like they was joking
like it.
though. Yeah,
it seemed like it.
So and because he was like, you know, this is what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like that playing around type thing.
Right.
But he was like, "I'll do it though. Like I'll pray."
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy how they be joking like that. I mean, we know, right? Because
that's
what they do. But your man is undefeated.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what's crazy, right? You know what? You know what came to my mind though, Jay, about that is that they'll joke about it and they'll crack jokes on it, but they'll always finish off the end of his rhyme when he talk about not losing your soul.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But everybody always sing along that part, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or rap along to that. So it's bugged out. But I mean he got the respect regardless. Like you could see it, you know what I'm saying? So
LOSO 3-0 dude.
It shouldn't even,
Yeah, basically.
You know what though, dude?
It wasn't fair.
Nah, it wasn't. Dude was better than I thought he was gonna be because there was a couple of dudes there like they were choking. They forgot their rhymes. The first battle, they forgot, but they brought it back. Second battle was pretty good. Third battle, dude choked all the way. Like he didn't remember his third round at that. Like they had to end it because he couldn't even bring it back.
Oh man!
Wow!
He said time.
Yeah, yep. That's exactly what he said. Fourth battle was dope, but one dude was starting to forget. And then even the dude that LOSO battle, I could tell he forgot. Like he started freestyling it. But you can kind of tell by the pause and he was doing everything that he was forgetting. But he was better than I thought. But LOSO ate him up. It wasn't.
Was A-Ward on this card or he was battling somewhere else? Because I seen
he was
battle.
Yeah, he was battling somewhere else.
Okay.
It was just LOSO. There's actually another person that battled. There was
another Christian rapper there named Chasing Glory.
Yeah, Chasing Glory.
He came through with the fur.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Actually, and then you know what though? When he saw us praying, he ran over and jumped in.
Mm-hmm. He did.
Nice.
Yeah. He jumped in with us to pray.
Okay. He Christian.
So did LOSO
let me get in the cipher.
Did LOSO know Chasing Glory? Do they know each other?
Yeah, he know him.
Yeah, they know each other.
He was with him. They was out when when me and Jay was out, and then we end up meeting them. We met up there.
Wow.
At the
So
spot.
there's more and more Christian rappers doing battle rap.
Man. This is dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, man. It was dope to see that.
I'm coming in next.
You said you next?
You coming in next? You gonna start battling?
Yeah.
Let's
Yo,
go.
you gotta write them 16s for Young C.
That's true.
He gotta send the track first.
do that for Young C, send the track, man. What's going on? It's all love.
Yeah,
It's all love.
Jimmy's been trying to push me to start picking up the pen again.
You need to do it.
I think he's gonna start managing me.
Let's do it, man. I'm gonna be in charge of the marketing. Jay's gonna be in charge of the management.
Oh.
He's gonna be on your tail.
As long as I could fly as many times as he could.
We gotta secure the bag. We gotta secure the bag.
Yo, what's pretty dope is that LOSO just battled, and then he's battling now, and then he has another battle in like what 2-3 weeks, right?
Yeah. He was talking about it's like picking up more. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
yeah, I mean it was dope. So after it was all said and done, man, we went out. We had some dinner. Jay saw how free everybody was. People walking. We walked into the restaurant. Everybody just they didn't even separate us, did they?
No.
They sat us right next to that other big party.
Yo, Jay, what was that?
But they were leaving already.
Like, man.
Yeah.
So it's freedom on the quotations. Why I say that because like we were gonna go to Top Golf.
Yeah,
but yeah, the restaurant. I never been to Top Golf. This is all Ann was telling me. The restaurant side was closed, and the only way you could get food is if you got a bay, which is to play golf.
Right.
But I'm thinking like it's just like Georgia's open is normal. Everybody's everywhere, and like it's packed and all that stuff. But it wasn't necessarily like that. And I had breakfast in IHOP, and they had the table separated. So. And they required you to they had a sign on the door that says mask is required, all that stuff. So when I was thinking, Georgia was free, it was like, yo, COVID doesn't exist, masks don't exist, nothing like that.
Right. So it sounds like they found loopholes, right?
Yeah.
Like to kind of be, man, we need to find you need to ship some of those loopholes over here to Cali. You know what I mean? Because we need that.
Yeah. One thing was crazy. Yeah. One thing was crazy. I went to Target and they have the mask mandate or whatever, but they have somebody at the Target that has masks for you if you don't have one, and with sanitizer, like there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Here in New York, I haven't been to the Target that has had that. My wife says that she's seen a few Targets that have it, but it's not consistent all the places. So I went by the hotel one, and then with Aunt in the city in Atlanta, we went to one and they had somebody there with the mask. So I guess it's consistent there.
Yeah, it's every Target.
We have a lot of that up here.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys do have up there?
Yeah, the mask and the sanitizer. They sanitize the carts for you too.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I saw that too.
Yo, my joints don't even do that anymore. Now they just got a little stand like sanitize it yourself, bro.
Yeah, they do that too.
Yeah.
Take your own.
You know what I mean?
Walmart at your own risk.
Yeah,
right.
Walmart does.
But you gotta think about it. This is one person wiping down all these carts.
All them carts. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, wipe that joint down yourself, man.
Right. For real. But yeah, man, it was pretty dope, man. It was a dope experience. To be in there. I think it was I got respect for dude, man, to be in that environment and to be, you know what I'm saying, to like where the jokes is on the Christians and amongst the weed smoke and the Henny drinking and you know what I'm saying, all the craziness, the talks, and then to come in there and do what you do and then still win.
Right.
Man.
That's different.
Yeah. I mean, when it came to the weed stuff, in Cali, it was like all open and they was doing it right then and there. But here, at least they stepped outside, and did. I mean, they made an announcement, say, please no smoking here, whatever. So
you was catching contact, or
that's not Christian.
Jay was.
Yeah, I was.
He said Jay was.
I was closer to God.
The Most High.
Oh, Switch, you saw the picture? I had to stand behind Los just in case.
Yo, your man Ant looking like reinforcement in there.
Yo, he
the
looking
all
like
red
SEAL
on.
Team 6. You know what I mean?
Yo, shouts out to y'all rocking that merch though. That's not
Right.
Christian merch.
I seen it like on three different accounts already, 3 different profiles on Instagram.
Yeah, they must think y'all signed to like LOSO or something. Like one of y'all gonna battle. They're like, oh, this is cool. That's not Christian.
Oh, these kids are up next, right?
Yeah.
Next.
And I seen dudes look like trying to read it and all that.
Yeah. But if you catch the battle, well, actually, just go watch the battle. I'm gonna leave it at that.
We're waiting on that right now.
Make some references.
Jay got
you might catch something in a rhyme.
Hey Jay, are we gonna get another vlog like you did in LA?
Yeah, I recorded.
You did more recording than LA in this one.
Oh yeah. It'll be that one it's been a while since I vlogged, so it's definitely rusty. But this one I was like this one's the one, like bang, bang, you know.
We kept pulling out the camera, at least trying to, you know what I'm saying. But in there it was real loud in there, and
yeah.
So we was trying our best, and then when we like to cap it off, when we was trying to finish it up, it was freezing out. So we was outside. Yeah, we was outside.
It was like back in New York.
What's freezing?
It was like 20 degrees. Like 20 something degrees.
Oh, nah, I'm good, bro.
And we was in our hoodies, and you already know, like, all right, me and Jay could probably take it, but LOSO, he coming straight from Florida.
Yeah, he said it. He said
50 degrees is cold to him, so we talking about 20 something degrees.
Yeah, 50 degrees is freezing, bro. What are you talking about?
See?
What, dude? I'm that dude. I walk outside, hoodie and shorts every time I go to.
And your Crocs.
Yep, that's me. You'll see me. I'm that guy. I when I'm growing up, I used to make fun of. Look at this guy. It's freezing cold and he's in his shorts. I have friends that did that and not in the get it. Now I get it.
Now you get it.
But so we didn't really get. I think we actually wanted to do a lot more, but with the way that was, it was
way out
crazy. We had at a Mexican spot, and that's what I was saying. I was like, yo, we should have caught, some of what we, the dinner and all of that, but it was mad dark in there.
Son, you recommend it?
Nah, we just found something that was close. That's why, because it was Top Golf and then this Mexican spot. So there was a spot that was, because they were, they was gonna close like 11 o'clock. So we was like, let's just go get something to eat real quick.
Yeah, and that's another thing that shocked me a little bit. I'm thinking Atlanta, restaurants or whatever, they're gonna be open to like 2, 3 in the morning. New York, it's 12 or 1. You still can go to restaurants.
Right.
Well, there was some. Remember, I said there was some, but we had to drive a little further out. There was that 124-hour Mexican spot.
Yeah.
But we figured, go somewhere real quick, sit down, and it wasn't bad though.
So Jay, did you like Georgia? Is that like a possibility of you living out there?
Yeah, I mean, definitely is a possibility. What you can get over there with the price that you can buy a house here, and you can get over there, you can have your own city, pretty much.
Wow,
it's like the difference between a small condo to a castle, right?
Yeah,
for the same price. Hey, did y'all go get some water from them kids?
Nah,
we try to avoid that. My car was a rental.
The ones that Meek Mill had.
Yeah. We ain't trying to go viral either.
Well, I seen Ant. You brought your truck out then.
Nah,
what?
Jay drove.
No, I drove.
Jay drove.
Yeah, Jay drove.
We can put miles on that truck. Put on the rental.
What you rented? A Tesla?
Oh, and
tried it.
Said it, and I thought about it. I mean, I had checked, of course.
Oh, you did check?
Yeah, I did.
Would you try a Turo or something?
Yeah, Toro. But I was gonna go to the showroom.
Test drive, 24 hours.
Exactly.
But Ann was like, "Yo, where we going? It's not,
right,
safe or whatever." So
seedy over
but they had a G-Wagon there.
It was. Right. It was gone too. Where'd it go?
Yeah.
Them boys got it.
Oh, so the battle was in the hood area.
It's crazy. I mean, kind of, but then you hit. How one of those spots, then you hit the other corner, and then you got the condos. It's all gentrified.
Oh,
and the coffee shop,
warehouses, and all that.
He was in Bankhead.
No, we was by
Decatur. I don't even know none of those spots. I just heard it on the Outkast album, so I'm just throwing out names.
Nah, we wasn't in any of those spots. We was close to Atlantic Station, so it wasn't bad. It was a nice area. We went over to the spot that had some coffee. It wasn't too far from there. But yeah, it was straight.
Well, great.
Yeah. But yeah, Atlanta's cool. It's quiet. I mean, well, we were away from the peasants.
I showed Jay some of the houses in the area where they got the horses and all of that around here.
Yeah, it's wild. Yo, pitch black going to his house the first time. I was like, man, I hope I make it out of here alive because
it's dark. Like if
the high beams on.
Yeah, if your headlights ain't working, don't even come over here.
Yeah, yeah, there's no lights nowhere.
Yeah,
well, that's dope that y'all got the fellowship, chop it up, eat, hang out.
Yeah, they were straight, man. It was a good experience.
So make sure you copy your merch at shop.thatsnotcushion.com, you know?
Right.
Word.
Wow. So we can bring you more content.
I like that.
Word.
Yeah.
What else was going on when y'all fellas was fellowshipping, man? I heard your man Trump got banned from Twitter.
He get banned, right?
Everybody banned him, bro.
Dang.
Yo, he got banned from Google. How you banned from Google? You can't even do a search.
Oh, he's banned from Shopify, right?
He got banned from Shopify. You can't buy his merch. No more MAGA hats.
Yo.
Strike. No more purple.
Yo, how he get banned from TikTok before he banned TikTok?
Right.
That's a good point.
He got banned from Pinterest. He can't even get ideas for the new crib. Yeah, they did him dirty.
Yo, they did your man foul, bro.
They did him foul.
Yo, regardless of what your political views are, man,
that's dirty.
That was foul. All of them.
No, but what's worse is that they saying permanently. They're not even like
he can't ever.
Oh, he's on pause or he's suspended. Nah.
Wait, Facebook made it permanent?
Well, Twitter made it permanent.
Oh no, Facebook just said only until the everything is over.
Oh, I don't know. So we'll have to research.
Yo, I heard your man can't even email, bro.
How you right?
For real,
have to come back as Donald Trump.
Hello, my name is Donald Trump.
You saw that meme?
Hi guys, my name is Donald Trump.
Hi guys, he got a little mustache.
He got the Speedy Gonzalez.
The MySpace password.
Yo, they did it dirty, man.
Is this big tech censorship?
Some people said no because they say like any other hate group or anybody that incite a riot, they usually get banned.
Man, anybody saying that, man, is suspect. Anybody saying that this is cool, shut him up, get him out, whatever, man, is suspect to me, man.
So, but do you think that like, because like say like a Nazi group was inciting riots and hate and hate speech, and they get banned? You think they should be banned?
Toward me?
Yeah.
I think everybody should have the freedom to say whatever they want.
Really?
Anything. Everything. Like, I think everybody should be free. I don't think we should suppress any type of language whatsoever. Like, I really believe in freedom. Like, I believe in freedom, like 100%.
Like, you can say it. I mean, that's correct. I think they should be able to say it, but can they say it on a private platform?
Yeah. So, you know what? That's something that I kind of been struggling with these last couple of days. But I don't know. What before I go into that, Jay, what do you guys think? You think that's a censorship or that's a suppression of free speech?
So my view is, okay, I think it's suppression of free speech. And then what happens is somebody creates a platform,
right,
so you can continue talking about whatever you want. But then you shut that down. So
right.
That's true, because then the app stores and all of that are blocking it. I mean, I'm sure there's ways around it. There used to be ways around to download the app. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but this dude, the owner of that app, I forgot the name.
Parler?
Yeah, Parler.
I'm about to say, well, we can't say it or something?
No, I don't remember.
He's like that app.
Yeah.
The algorithm,
yeah.
I mean, hey, listen, today I sent a post that said Facebook is removing anybody who has any posts that contain "Stop the Steal." And I even asked,
you just said it.
Dang. Well, if you know this episode's not up, then you should be mad.
Kick us out on library.
Nah, I think if we put it on,
you got to put it on like the title and all of that,
right? Yeah, but I mean, come on, you don't think YouTube and all that, they're not gonna, with their algorithm, not see what we're talking about? They know,
right?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
So that dude from the parlor, everything got shut down for him. Everything.
Wow. Yeah, it's not available in the Google Play Store or in the Apple Store. It's like even Amazon was like,
yeah, everybody, anybody that has apps took it down. Yeah.
So it's not like you could jailbreak your phone and download it, or you could download the AP. If you're on Android, you could download the APK. Like, your man doesn't have a platform anymore. That's crazy, man.
Telegram. But they can do that if they have the APK. They can, because they're like, this is backdoor. You don't need it on the.
But not if Amazon ain't hosting your site.
You need the hosting.
But do they need? Do they need the hosting from Amazon though?
I mean, they need the hosting from somebody.
Gonna get it?
Where are you gonna go? Everybody's shutting you down everywhere you go.
Yeah. And I read the dude. I mean, I don't know if it's true or not, but supposedly his accountants, his lawyers, everybody just completely went ghost on him.
That's crazy. You know,
that's
they got a lot of threats.
Huh?
That's fast.
On Paula, on the dude who owns.
Yeah,
Paula?
the CEO. The CEO.
You know, everybody approached.
So
like,
Paula
represent this dude.
Paula's for freedom of speech, then pretty much.
Yeah. So it was an app that
social media.
Yeah, social media app where there was no limits, no nothing. But what happened is that because big tech was censoring conservatives, they all hopped on to Parler.
Yeah, this is before what happened to Trump too. This is like
correct.
In the last year, a lot of Republicans, a lot of MAGAs went to Parler because they got banned from other sites.
Yeah,
other
social media platforms. Or their stuff was being suppressed and wasn't being shown to their followers. Right. Yeah, so then it automatically guilty by association.
Right.
Okay, it's a conservative far right app, type of thing.
Wow.
Sucks.
Yeah. What do you think, Switch? You think it's censorship?
Man, it's hard, man. Like, I think it's censorship. I think they went a bit too far, like I said, with the permanent thing. I mean, but at the end of the day, we spoke about this before, right? Like, it's their platform. They're able to do whatever they want. I think what we're seeing is that these companies have a lot of power. You know what I'm saying? Like, compared to even the government, like, they're on that level where it's like, yo, because think about it. Trump was tweeting things, his political stance and his views on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? He was the one tweeting the stuff. And so, that's what we're used to. But before that, before social media, we would watch people on TV, right? And they give these speeches. Oh, the president's going to give a speech. Now he'll be whatever at the White House or whoever has his phone. Hey, tweet this out for me. You know what I'm saying? And we're seeing that how powerful that these, this media is, or this social media is. Like, I kind of feel like if someone is spewing hate, you know what I'm saying? Hate speech, like, there should be some kind of control there. You know what I'm saying? I know that's a little hypocritical because we're Christians and we can say things that people might consider hate. But
that's the scary part.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I think this sets precedent. This definitely sets precedent.
Right. That's what it seems like it's pointing to, back to us. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And that's what concerns me about Christians who are on the left who are applauding this. Like, yeah, shut him down, and they even like calling to impeach him. It's like, bro, do you know what you're doing? Do you know what you're asking for? Like, I had a problem with this back when Trump was targeting Muslims. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, y'all need to chill because today is
we next. Yeah.
Us. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, Bernie Sanders even talked about Christians like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for me, it's like, y'all need to be careful with what you wish for, man, because I feel like everybody should have the freedom to say whatever they want, even if it's under the category of hate speech, man, because the minute you try to silence somebody, then everybody's going to try to silence and everybody's going to find a cause to silence you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you just said, Switch, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to open up the Bible. They're going to say, yo, the Bible, has hate speech in it or whatever, you know what I mean? And then they're gonna try to ban the book, ban us, you know what I mean? Like there's no telling what they would want to do, you know what I mean? So I definitely agree with you on that, man. But I think that people should definitely have the freedom of speech, and I think what we're saying, I think what we're saying now is that I mean, we all know, like, you do have the freedom of speech, but you don't have the freedom of consequences, right? Because you have the freedom to say whatever you want, but if you talk about my mom, it might be a different story. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna have some problems,
right?
I mean, it's just what it is.
Yeah.
So there's definitely consequences to that. I was on the same boat. Like, I was thinking, like, man, well, this is like, if you come into my house, you ain't gonna be talking the way that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the boss of my house. You're gonna talk, you know what I mean? Like, there's certain things I'm not gonna allow you to say or do or whatever, you know what I mean? Because it's my house.
Yeah.
Twitter is Jack's house, right? So he can do and say what he wants. But like, I think the government has given them a position where they could do stuff like this,
Well, the government is like too involved, right? With the 230, right? Like,
it's starting to
that's an
it's like the government is gotta. It's like the government has its hand in everything in America. You know what I'm saying?
What it sound like?
Can you explain that 230 thing? Because I know Trump, with the packages and stuff, he was wanted that as a negotiation thing to like ban it or repeal it. What is it? Something like that.
So 230 basically it defines like social media, these internet companies, because it's an old policy. It's like right when the internet started, and it basically categorized these internet companies as distributors and not publishers of content. So like LA Times, New York Times, they're publishers. So they're accountable for everything that they print, right? That's why they need sources. They need real sources. They can't just write like, well, it used to be that they were accountable for the stuff that they write, right? Whereas with social media or some of these internet companies, because they allow us a platform to voice our opinions and our thoughts and our ideas, they're not accountable. You know what I'm saying? So if Jay says all Salvadorians stink, right? Like I can't sue Twitter, right? Because Jay said it. Right. So I would have to sue Jay for whatever. Right. And so that's kind of like what the government has given them, but they've also given them the ability to somewhat censor, because there's certain things that they look for, obviously things that go against federal laws, inciting violence, which is the reason why Trump was shut down, even though I don't. The thing that bothers me about this too, I was talking to my daughter about this, is that what they've done is so evil, because now you can't go back and reference what Trump has said. Right. So like I can say that Trump likes riding ponies in the front lawn of the White House, right? You can't verify that because you can't check his Twitter.
Yeah.
You can't verify nothing that he said, so you can make up stuff about him, and there's no way to go back and say like, yo, he didn't say that. That's not what he said. This is what he said. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's like it's like they erase history. They erased 4 years of history, man. Right. 4 years of history of this man, like everything that he said, they just erased it. You know what I'm saying?
Even before that, because people used to like bringing up his old, even prior to his presidency.
Right. So these companies, they have the ability to somewhat censor some of that, or edit, right, some of the content, because if it falls into those categories, or like if it's like child pornography or something like that, if it's illegal type of stuff, they can censor it and they can ban it. But what they've done is they've kind of censored a lot of content that, hate, like going back to the hate speech that you was talking about. A lot of it is there's no real standard, right? It's like, if I think it's hate speech, and I feel that you're attacking me, then that's what it is, and then it kind of falls into that category. You know what I mean? It's just wild. So the government has allowed them. You said what?
Soon ain't gonna be no preaching on on social media.
Right. All that. because it's going to be deemed hate speech, man. So it's just crazy. It's a crazy category that they've been given. On top of that, like all of these tech companies have gotten millions and millions of dollars from the government. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the government set it up. Now, I'm kind of stuck in between where I feel like, yeah, these are private companies, but
they make it they're making a public platform.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that they're only pushing one narrative, right?
Yeah.
They're only pushing one side of the story, man, is concerning. And that the government isn't stepping in to protect freedom of speech, right?
Right.
Because it's one thing for me to say, like, yo, you can't say that, right? And I try to silence you, right? But the government's job is to protect our rights, right? And if this is a violation of our constitutional rights, then the government should be concerned about it, right? But they're not. They cool with it.
Yeah.
And that's what's scary, man. Is that they're cool. Like they were waiting. It's like they set this whole thing up.
Yeah, I kind of feel like he did it to himself, though. Not in what he said recently, but in his attitude towards the media, which
right.
You know, we know that yeah, you know, some things he said that is true. You know what I mean? It's evident that there's been fake news or narratives that have been pushed, but it's like I feel like they struck back and they won. You know what I'm saying? Like they took this opportunity of what happened at Capitol Hill, and granted, it was bad, right? Like we know that
Right.
it was over the more so the issue was the hypocrisy from the right? Because it was like, oh, BLM, they do this, they do that, they do that.
And they were still saying it's Antifa.
Right. And then when the right did it, it was like, well, yeah, well, you know, we've been pushed too far. That's why we, you know, kind of like, or Antifa did it. We didn't do it, right?
Right.
And now it's like, well, now y'all just open up the floodgates, because now social media is like, oh, well, he has enough power to overthrow the government. You know what I'm saying? He's like a rebel pretty much. So
right.
let's press him. You know what I mean?
Right. But okay. So there isn't any evidence that he sent those people there to do that.
Right.
Right. There isn't any evidence of that. Like you can't prove that. So that's kind of like my pushback on the whole Twitter banning him, right? Like them not liking him, that's one thing. You don't like him, you don't like the man. You're right. I agree with you. He probably would have lost his Twitter account a long time ago if he wasn't president, you know? Right. But would it be justified? And I don't think it'd be justified, man. Just because you don't like somebody or you disagree with somebody, to have to shut them down is one thing. And the thing with the MAGAs that went down there to the Capitol, that's the American way, bro. That's how this country was founded. You know what I'm saying? And especially like they're down there because they feel that there was some fraud in the election. And there's evidence that there's fraud in the election. There's fraud in every election, right?
Right.
But there's probably more evidence of fraud in this election than any other election in history. You know, and that may be because of technology or whatever, the current times that we're living in or whatever. So when you feel that you voted for somebody and y'all already know I don't like this man, you know what I'm saying? But when you feel that you the candidate that you believe is for freedom was robbed of the election, then you feel like freedom is at stake, right? So you go out here and you protest. You know what I mean? And I think that that's what these people believed, and that's what they were there for. Now, in comparison to Antifa and BLM were burning down. They were breaking into like the Louis store and the Nike store. Like they weren't really fighting for the cause that they were fighting for. You know what I'm saying? They were fighting for sneakers, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different. So I don't know, man. I don't think that the comparison is fair, because you know these MAGAs weren't burning down stores and homes and none of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, maybe, you know, there was evidence of violence. I think, what was it? 5 people died? 4 people died? Something like that? 4 people died, including a cop, a veteran, that girl. a lot of people were saying that she was Antifa. Then there's videos coming out that that she was a veteran and she was pro-Trump and this and that and the third. And I think that's foul on his part because he was kind of like disassociating himself. Well, I guess that's what he's supposed to do, right? But he was kind of disassociating himself and saying that these people were bad people. These are his supporters, And even Bryson was talking about like, yo, like, we MAGA, you know what I'm saying? It's got nothing to do with Trump because he was kind of upset how Trump disassociated himself with them. And he was like, Bryson was like, nah, like it wasn't Antifa, it was us. We did this because we, they really believe
1776 style.
that part, man. That's how this country was founded, man.
My thing is, right, because with the whole COVID package, they were trying to repeal Section 230, right? Was it something like that? And so with them trying to do that, it was like I felt like he wanted to do that. He was pushing hard for that, right? That was his thing. 230. We need to. So now they're like, this just gave them the opportunity to say, oh, okay. And like you said, like it went. They made it seem bigger than what it is. I mean, don't get me wrong. It was terrible what happened. You know what I mean? People lost their lives. People getting arrested, you know what I'm saying? Right. People vandalizing.
People got put on the no-fly list. Did y'all see that video?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. You seen that dude that was crying?
Yo, but what'd you think was gonna happen, son? Like you broke into the Capitol. You know what I'm saying? Like if you gonna do some revolutionary stuff, be prepared for some revolutionary repercussions. You know what I'm saying? Like don't take your phone with you, wear a mask, you know what I'm saying? Like
what you think was taking selfies and pictures and standing in the middle.
Man. Come on.
Yeah, we did it.
Like you're gonna breach the Capitol. You're gonna breach the Capitol and try to get into like these areas, these locked areas, and you don't think that dudes are gonna clap at you?
They bugging.
Yeah,
that happens if you come into my house. How is that not gonna happen if you go to the Capitol?
Growing up, I always knew if in the White House, by the White House, you try to jump over that gate, I was always told you're gonna get shot.
Right. You gonna make it to the front door.
Yeah. So you trying to go through a window? I mean,
that's that was crazy, man. That was some wild stuff to watch. But you know what though? I don't know. With the times, I looked at it and was like, yo, they bugging. Then I turned around, I was like, what's for dinner? Yo, because I'm so numb to all of this crap going on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what's for dinner?
Like everything, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody's wilding on both ends. You know what I mean? Whether it's, supposedly BLM and Antifa or whatever with those riots, right? And then now you got these people doing this. Man, everything is so extreme left and extreme right. It's like I'm kind of like,
too,
huh?
No, that's the thing too. I'm with you.
Yeah, so it's like at this point, it's like I'm just waiting for somebody to outdo the last thing because everybody's just bugging right now, and it makes no sense.
Does Trump have enough power to overthrow a government or take over?
That's what the MAGAs are saying. They're saying that there's not going to be an inauguration. That Trump is gonna
They had just
the Insurrection Act and all that. You said what?
The media just put something out about like they're upping the security for 50 Capitol State.
They got mad troops out there, and then Pelosi's trying to push 25th
impeachment.
They're trying to get Pence to do it, but I don't know, man.
That's stupid to me, man. Like again, you don't like this dude. I mean,
they don't want to keep him on payroll. That's what it is.
Right. But here's the thing too, man. It's like he represents a demographic of Americans, right? So you have to, like, you can't just shut him out because, you know what I mean? Because he's representing a whole demographic of people who feel and think the same, right? They feel the same way about America. There's certain things. A lot of them are conservative. A lot of them are for traditional values. You know what I'm saying? And they feel like they could get behind this dude. But like Bryson said, like MAGA's bigger than Trump. You know what I'm saying? So it's more of a philosophy, right? Like these dudes really like.
But the Proud Boys also said it too, right? they had put something out where they were like, he's weak. Trump is weak. He's not the Caesar that we need. Like he's not the
I didn't
leader
know
that
that.
we need. Yeah.
I didn't know that. But what I'm saying is like you can't shut down these people. Like these people, they need a voice. You know what I mean? And I feel like if you try to suppress them and that voice, man, you're gonna see a lot more of this. You know what I mean? You're gonna see a lot more. You're gonna see a lot more protests like this, man.
I'm worried about Biden and his presidency, man. His safety.
Worried about him for?
You worried about his safety? His safety.
His safety,
bro. He
might get clapped. They might try to clap him.
Bro, that man is gonna die of old age before he dies of somebody clapping him. That man's like 157
Not the rate that
years
these Trump
old.
supporters look like they want to go. Not the energy that they giving out.
Your man's like the same age as Noah, bro.
They would chant. They would chant. Did y'all hear them chanting "Hang Mike Pence"?
I heard that.
Yeah.
They were ready to hang Mike Pence.
And if they would have found them, they probably would have done it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I don't know, man.
But that was it. But let's not critique everybody that was there based off of those statements or those chants of those few people either, because then we're doing the same thing that the MAGAs were doing about Antifa and BLM, because everybody in BLM wasn't burning down buildings and breaking into stores. You know what I mean? Everybody that was out there protesting police brutality wasn't doing all of that stuff. So we got to try to keep it balanced. You know what I mean?
So Jordan wasn't climbing that wall? No, I'm playing, Jordan. I'm playing.
Oh, I didn't get what you said.
Me too.
Yo, she was out there though. She was out there.
I know she was.
Shouts out to Miss Jordan.
Yeah, and good. I mean, she's exercising her right. You know.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
It's the American thing to do, man.
Marcus Rogers was there. Bryson Gray was there. Right?
Marcus Rogers was there.
Yeah.
I mean, good. It's exercising his right.
Yeah, I think it's the American way, man.
Marcus Rogers said Trump's still gonna win.
He did.
Yo, a lot of niggas are still.
Yo, is the battle on yet?
I guess we gotta wait till the 20th.
Oh wait, this dude talking about a battle. We're gonna take a short commercial break. Make sure you go to eurific.com. I don't know the rest of the ad. This is where I insert the ad right here.
Plug in your stuff, Jay. Come on.
It ain't coming on.
It ain't even on yet, man. Why you trying to take commercial break?
I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about Marcus. That's all.
I got you.
Oh, okay.
Nah, he ain't a part of it anyway. So.
Nah, I'm just saying he was there, and he did say that
they should have did a video. Him and Bryson.
He did say that Biden wasn't going to win. Those were his words.
He's still saying that right now. But
a lot of pastors and prophets and all these dudes are saying that. People from the Q movement are saying that too.
I pray it's true, man. I pray. Hey, man, it happens. Then
what?
You pray?
I'm saying pray what's true.
My thing is. My thing
this dude did vote Trump, didn't he? This dude did vote Trump.
He just
he's like, I didn't vote. I didn't vote.
Yo, he just went left on him.
Y'all gotta understand how I'm saying it.
You mean right?
I pray that
he went right.
The reason why I pray it's true is because if it doesn't happen, you know how foolish we look as believers,
bro. And if
every Christian that
we're
I
still
know,
gonna be foolish,
or the majority of the Christians that I know are saying that this guy has been chosen by God. They have visions, they had dreams, bro. Like no one's gonna believe in your faith. Who's gonna believe in your faith when you're spewing false information?
These
fake news.
These Christians who are pushing that narrative are not going to accept that they were wrong. They're going to make excuses like it was the deep state, it was those liberal Democrats, it was Antifa. It's not going to be because of a legitimate loss. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be because of something else.
But I mean, the prophecies or the dreams, bro. I've read countless people. Yeah, I sense in my spirit, like we
still got 9 more days.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying I hope it's true, because then you know what? I'll be like, you know what? These men and women are God. These people that pray, they read the word, they go to church, whatever it may be. They're hearing from God. Praise God. You know what I'm saying? God. But if they don't, it just makes me look like, yo, like we took a L. You know what I mean? Like I feel like we taking an L.
Like how is God showing you visions of the election, but He's not showing you visions of your idolatry?
Oh,
Wow.
Reach.
Wow. Shut up.
Crickets, right? Crickets.
People hopping over the fence and all that.
Wow. I know, right? Everybody's looking at that.
But yeah, I just wanted to say that I think this was a strike back at Trump, and they hit him hard with the media,
For real,
social media.
For real, you know,
he tried to pass that repeal that 230.
Well, so was Biden. Biden was talking about it too. He was talking about making changes to what's it called, 230.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
It hasn't Biden been? Well, no, that's not true. He hasn't been traditional because he was under the Obama administration. He was the kind of the one that forced Obama with same-sex marriage when he said, "Yeah, we're for it," and Obama was with the first half of president. He was like, "Nah, I'm not for it." And then all of a sudden, Biden says, "Yeah, we're for it," and then okay, it's for it, and they open up the floodgates with that.
That's because he's as old as Moses, bro. He's as old as Noah, Abraham, all of them. Like that dude can't. You know what I mean? His memory's as bad as mine. You know.
Now I'm gonna say this. I understand why Christians, believers, feel the way they do about the Democrats, because the Democrats, they be blatantly anti-God. And I'm not saying that the Republicans don't, but did you guys see when that minister, that Methodist minister, I think his name is Emmanuel something, went and did a prayer, right? For the Dems.
You mean Will Manuel?
Yeah. And he was like, in the name, he said, "Amen" and "a woman."
You're right.
I would have walked right out
in a prayer
church,
like that. And you a Methodist pastor.
Where's that dude that threw a shoe at Bush at the meeting? That dude needed to be there to throw a shoe at.
And he was talking about another god. He was talking about some other god and was like the same
Sheba or something crazy. Some sort of.
I would have took all my collection money back out that plate.
Like, yo, they blatantly be anti-God. And this is what
this is at the church though.
Well, this was at the Senate's prayer.
Prayer.
But he's a pastor. Yeah, he's a Methodist. You know, Methodist is
a man, a woman.
Like that doesn't make no sense, dude. Amen means so be it.
Right, not a woman.
It has nothing to do with gender.
It has nothing to do with gender.
He didn't do. Right. Well, how he became a pastor?
What Bible college he go to, bro?
That's what I'm saying. Right? Where did he go?
That dude did not go to Johnny Mack's college. What's it called? Masters College. He didn't go there. I bet you. He didn't go to Dallas Theological Seminary.
Yeah.
That dude went somewhere else, bro.
Yo, anybody a member of his church should do chargebacks on all your tithes.
Then also,
my credit card was stolen.
What was it? Isn't Pelosi? Because they got transgender senators now. So now it's like,
I missed that
2 or 3.
Yeah. So now what they're doing is
what it say? Representative he, she, him, her.
Yeah.
Whatever they identify.
Them. You can't.
Representative them.
You can't even say she or he. It's them now.
Them.
No, I missed that, bro.
Wow, I missed that part.
Yeah. Like, they're pushing for that. So within Congress, whenever they have like they're addressing each other or letters or whatever, it's them now. It's not he and she.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So I get it. I get when the Republicans are like, yo, these people are crazy, wicked, they wildin'. Yeah. They blatantly anti-God. You know what I'm saying?
A man and a woman.
But also, I want to say to the church, man, where did we think that we were going? Like, where did we think that we were just gonna have peace and unity for the rest of our lives? And
right, like we're gonna have a theocratic government in the United States.
Like the kingdom is just gonna be, you know what I mean? It's gonna be like America or something. No, like it's gonna get to this point. It has to. We just got to be ready for it.
That's wild, bro. It's some wild times, man.
It's not gonna get any better.
No way. You know why? Because all right, they don't impeach Trump, right? Biden wins. MAGA is Republicans. Right. But I'm just because the MAGAs are saying that on the 20th, Trump is gonna have, he's gonna invoke the Insurrection Act.
Oh man, but they've been saying that
he's gonna get the National Guard is gonna arrest all kinds of people, whatever, right?
Yo, but they were saying that about the 6th. First it was
they don't know, because they always move the date. They always
keep pushing it.
Yeah, they keep pushing it back.
Trump been saying this since May.
Let's just Well, they've been saying this since he started that he was gonna, he was gonna arrest everybody in the deep state. We're still waiting on Hillary to be arrested. We're still waiting on Biden. We're still waiting. Right. We're still waiting on Biden's son to be arrested because of the laptop. We haven't seen anything with that. Now they claim that they got Pelosi's laptop. We'll see what happens with that. But let's just say Biden wins the election. Do you know how much fuel? You know what I mean? Like how much fuel this will put in the fire of these people come 4 years from now if Trump reruns or another Republican runs. They're gonna push so hard for far right extreme laws and legislation, and you know what I'm saying, and government. It's gonna be wild, bro. It's gonna be like what's that show on Amazon where they wear the red dresses and all that joint? Like it's gonna be the Handmaidens, bro.
Handmaid's Tale.
It's gonna be so wild because these dudes like they swear that they're the Bible, man. Like they swear that Trump is like the our savior,
Yo, but now if the country were to split between left and right, what side y'all choosing?
If the government split between left and right, I don't know. Where were you going at?
I'm going to Ant's house.
I'm staying right where I'm at.
I'm staying whatever side I land on, right?
I'm in the middle of right country. I'm staying right here. Ain't nobody gonna
know, but that ATL though is kind of left.
Ain't nobody gonna find Ain't nobody gonna find us over here.
Nope, I'm out.
He said he in his sticks.
I'm out. Yo, guys, good luck. Cali. You gonna need it. Switch.
New York.
I'm gonna need it for sure.
I'd rather go right. Sure. I ain't gonna front. I'd rather go right.
I'm gonna go somewhere else.
I'm with the gun toting.
Yo, this dude just going back to El Salvador.
The guns.
I'm going somewhere else.
The guns is blazing on the right side. I know.
Yeah. The gun toting, Bible quoting Christians.
Oh, you're quoting Bryson now? Okay, I see you. Yeah, and that same side is gonna be sending your sons and daughters to war. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
yeah, you're right. That's really the fear is my kids, man. Like what we're gonna see in the next 20, 30 years of their life. Not even
that same side is gonna be okay with monitoring your emails and your phone calls and all that. You know what I'm saying?
What, the right?
The right?
Yeah.
Or the left?
No, the right. Yeah, don't forget that Trump extended the Patriot Act and NDAA.
Yeah,
that's mass surveillance.
They're about the same when it comes to that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. So don't think it's gonna be that much better over there. Okay, so you have a couple guns, cool. But you act like
I just want to read my Bible.
Like guns
man.
just disappear when Democrats are in office.
Nah,
like
he's just saying
into thin air.
It's only one side that you could actually be free.
Serve God, hopefully.
Well, you weren't able to serve God under the Obama administration? They shut down churches or something?
No, but I'm saying if it was just like, you know,
talking about some radical
left, radical white, right.
He's a radical whites.
That's what it's gonna be.
I always say the worst things,
this dude.
That's what it's gonna be. Switch
the worst things, man. I started it off, and I finish it off wrong.
Yo,
Lord forgive me, man. Lord give me wisdom.
Yeah, but nah, man. Hopefully it'll never get like that.
I'm gonna go up to the mountains, man. I'm good.
Word, I need a cabin.
I'm gonna live off of berries and deer. Forget all that. Both sides is tripping, man.
Yeah, they are.
They are.
Mess with these people.
They are.
Whatever.
A lot of CHH artists were real vocal about
all of them. All of them hate Trump, bro. All of them are happy and cheering. It's just wild to me, man, how status they are, man.
Oh, did you guys?
Not all of them.
You guys see Lecrae went to that
the ones we speak to all like that?
What?
You mean in the CHS chat? Nah. No. I mean like the ones that the names people know. Yeah. The ones that are on Rapzilla.
My bad, John. Not the big ones. I didn't mean to say it like that.
Yo, did y'all see that Lecrae went to that Democratic rally?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was interesting.
He stayed at his side.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's banging the set, huh?
But then wasn't he saying like he doesn't, we shouldn't involve Jesus in patriotism or something like that in his videos?
Is that what he said?
Yeah, his videos that he was talking about when they asked him where he stands, and he was like, "Yeah, I just want to clarify, like, you know."
So he was performing, right?
Yeah, he was performing at a Democratic rally. Right. And then the dude, right? He's a reverend too, right? Wasn't the dude that was?
Yeah, he's like some sort of minister, pastor, or something like that.
But he's pro-choice,
right?
So, yeah.
So why is he?
So is it? Yo, so here's the thing, because I hear MAGA saying that, so you sound like MAGA right now. So because he performed at that event, that means that he agrees with all of his policies.
Would you perform at a Satanist event?
Oh,
I'm not the rapper.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm asking. So does that mean that
you got to have some type of?
I don't know,
some type of agreement, right?
Like, would he go to a Trump rally and perform?
Right.
Was it strictly a move for just? Like, we don't know what's behind that.
But what I'm getting at is, like, just because you support a candidate doesn't necessarily that you support all their policies.
Oh, okay,
right?
Yeah.
It's the same thing with MAGAs.
Yeah.
Like, you talk to a MAGA and you start asking them, like, oh, so you're okay with killing babies, outside of the womb, right? Because you're okay with drone bombing. They're usually like, oh, no, I don't agree with that, right? And they expect some type of grace, right? So wouldn't that same type of grace be extended to Lecrae? Because he has been outspoken and said that he's against abortion. So it might not necessarily be that he was there to support that dude because that dude is pro-choice, but he might have been there for other reasons where his politics align with him more than any other candidate. Like, for me, I didn't vote for anybody because I couldn't align all the way down. I agreed with Joe Jorgensen up until that last thing about abortion. You know what I'm saying? And then that's why I was like, you know what? Because I take personal freedoms a little differently. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm extreme with mine. Like I said from the beginning, I'm like, yo, you should be able to say whatever you want to say, period. You know what I mean? I don't care if it's considered hate speech or not. Like, I really believe that. I really believe in freedom like that. So for me, like, I couldn't ride with Joe Jorgensen, but a lot of us do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to voting, like, people make compromises with their voting because there might be like the top 3 reasons of why I'm voting for this dude. You know what I mean? And then the other ones aren't so much of a priority or that much of a concern. You know what I'm saying? So I think, like, I don't think Lecrae was there and saying like, yeah, I kill babies. You know what I'm saying? Because he publicly said he's anti-abortion.
Or he got a bag. He definitely got a bag.
Yeah,
he might have got a bag.
He did.
But that doesn't mean that he's
that doesn't mean he's for abortion, but it does make people say, aha, well,
yo, you're not gonna find a politician you're gonna totally align with, I don't.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So like
Christians voting with Trump.
Yo, so does that mean with if you vote for Trump, that means that you're cool with grabbing by the P word?
No.
Does that mean that you're okay with 25 rape allegations against you? So like, you cool with that, right? Like,
no.
He's just.
That's what I'm saying.
He's collecting cats.
But it's. I mean, I can see, but I can see why I can see why when people align themselves
Foul.
with Trump and y'all
Right.
look at and we look at them funny.
I'm playing.
I can
I
see
look
why
at both funny.
I can see why somebody will look at Lecrae funny for aligning himself with a Democrat who's pro-choice. Like I get
Yeah,
it.
but that's a double standard though. Like the Republicans
No, it's
that do
not.
that, it's a double standard because they hold in Lecrae to a different standard that they hold themselves. Because when they endorse Trump, they're not like looking at themselves and they're not looking at everything that Trump represents, right?
Mhm.
And they don't say, oh, I agree and believe everything that he does and says. No, they pick and choose what they agree with. You know what I mean? And the same thing with Lecrae. You know, like
Well, I think with Trump's policies, they agree with him on a lot of his policies. I think when you start bringing up the drone bombings, I don't think a lot of them even know about that and
they
even
know
do the
the
research.
ones with podcasts know.
And then when you bring it up, then wow. Then when you bring it up, that's when it's like, but, you know, it's different.
Right.
So,
Wow.
well, I'm saying is, I agree with you, but I also would look at that move by Lecrae funny as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm gonna do my homework if I'm gonna go to a rally. You know what I mean? If somebody say, "Yo, you go to Libertarian Party rally," yeah, I'm gonna go. All right. And then you find out, yeah, this dude's straight pro-choice, same-sex marriage, all these things. You might be like, nah.
Some libertarians are.
Yeah, I know.
Some libertarians.
That's why we
are,
need
yeah.
Jesus-tarian. That's what we need. The Jesus.
That's what I'm talking about. The Jesus
birthday party. The birthday party.
The birthday party.
We on the ultralight beam.
Yeah, man. So with that being said, man.
Thank you for watching.
Well, no.
Is that it? No. We got more. We got more.
We done. We touched everything.
Nah, we got our scripture of the day, man.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
So, despite everything going on around the world, y'all remember this? This was from a song too. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. And that should be our hope, man, for Christian Americans, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's
anybody who is confused right now, anybody who's trying to pick a party or whatever it may be, and is living in fear, some kind of fear, like this is our hope, man. That if we put our faith and trust in God, no matter where we go,
preach.
The Lord is with us and He's by us, and He's got His rod and His staff with us too. And that 4-5. That Big Mac.
You're wild.
Well, thank you, everybody, for listening, subscribing. Make sure you get that merch. Shop at that'snotchristian.com. And don't forget, Eurific Wands, Eurific.com. Use promo code TNC10 to get $10 off and free shipping. Yeah, we'll see you next week. Thanks for listening and watching, and keep this nation in washing. If you're washing, cool.
Wash your merch.
Word. All right, we'll see. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Yeah, that was wild. Peace.
Later.